Edition of the Law News, we're going to talk about an injury sustained while someone was detained by police. Once again, award-winning attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Saramboli join us. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that introduction.
Oh, always, Dave.
You do it so well. Thank you.
I'm glad I do. Time to get to the more serious question, though. It is from Eugene in Tunkhannock. He says, I was recently detained by police, and while I was in handcuffs, one of the officers punched me in the chest and broke a rib, which punctured my lung. I was just standing there in the handcuffs when he hit me. Is there anything that I can do? So Eugene here perhaps claiming some police brutality.
Well, Eugene, I'm assuming that your story is 100% legitimate and 100% correct. There's always two sides to every story, though, that we know. If you're just in handcuffs and the police are using what's called excessive force, then you can have a civil rights claim against them. We've handled plenty of civil rights cases over the years. They are difficult cases, and they're difficult because it's going to be your side of the story, and then obviously the police officer is going to come in and he's going to have his side of the story, and at the end of the day, it's really going to be a case that's going to be heard by a jury. So if you're telling the truth and you didn't do anything wrong, you definitely have a case.
Yeah, there's a couple factors that come in now. You know, one, for some reason you were arrested and you're being detained in handcuffs, so that's not going to help your case. But you know, obviously the police officer is no way, shape, or form are allowed to use excessive force, especially when you're handcuffed. The problem for you with these cases is there's usually more than one police officer. Sometimes they have video cameras. Yeah. There's a lot of different things that can either support your story or detract from your story. So whoever you hire to do this is going to have to do a really good job at looking at all the evidence, see if there's surveillance cameras in the area, see if they had a dashboard camera. And you know, you're going to have to hear what the other police officers on the scene are going to say, because usually they just don't show up. There's not usually just one police officer. So they're tough cases. Ed's right. They're very, very difficult cases.
All right, for our viewers that need legal advice, how can they get in contact with you?
They could call us at 570-714-HURT. They could see us on the web at 714HURT.com. And Ed wants me to say you can always call that hotline that I'm always manning.
Or go to our Facebook page. And if you like us on our Facebook page, post a question. We'll do our best to answer it on an upcoming segment. And as always, Dave will give us a great introduction.
That's right, and we get some of our best Law News questions on the hotline. So remember, hit us up on the hotline. Visit PAHomepage.com. Attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Saramboli, where results matter. Thanks for being here today.